normal questions. Okay. Do you play video games? If so, what is your favorite video game and why?
Me? Okay, I don't play video games. I am not a gamer, unfortunately. I make some video games occasionally.
Why don't you tell us about the games you make?
You also make really cool games. I really like your games. That's why I'm on this show, actually.
I asked about your games.
Okay, so I like to make visual novels. And RPGs often, sometimes, occasionally.
What about you, Emmy? Do you like video games?
Yeah, actually my favorite video game is Melon Cure, which
Wait,
Jolie made this year. Yeah, you guys should all check it out. And
So true.
if you
So
run into
true.
like any bugs, it's fine. Just like,
Yeah, it's not my fault. Yeah.
So true. What would you do if you had no TV or internet?
I thought you were about to say no teeth.
What would you do if you had no teeth?
I don't think I would be able to talk properly. Like,
I was thinking like you can't
Yeah.
eat, but that's a good one too.
I think yapping is more important than eating.
True. This show is called Yapping with Adya.
Yes. I think I have basically never watched TV, so
You've never seen a
I
TV
have
in your
8
life.
TVs in my home and none of them work. So they're all broken. So yeah.
Well, good thing we're in CCTV right
Yes.
now.
Yeah. I think if I had no internet, I would be really sad, and I would
Yeah.
probably be depressed for a while,
Mhm.
and I would steal other people's internet. Yeah.
What if the internet just went down? Like no one had access to it anymore.
Then I would yap with people. Like so many yap sessions, you know. If you can't
Yeah.
yap on Discord, if you can't be chronically online, you gotta do it in person.
chronically
So,
offline.
Yeah.
You would touch
Yeah.
grass. Do you guys agree with that?
I haven't touched grass in a while.
Yeah. What is grass?
What is your favorite movie of all time?
I don't watch movies.
Same. Well, like the only movies I watch are with my friends or like someone else who like takes me to watch movies.
I was gonna say something and I completely forgot.
Are there more questions?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh wait, no. I was gonna say if you could make a movie, what would it be?
Oh. What about you?
I don't know.
Wait, that's a good question.
Because you make games, so like, what if
Yeah,
you
that's
had
true,
to make a
that's true.
movie?
Wait, I feel like
Games are better because they're interactive.
Yeah.
I agree with that. What if
yeah.
you had to make a linear, non-interactive story?
linear. Okay, a lot of my games are already linear, I think. So it's just like
That's
I really like I think it's called Parasite or something. Like how they used a lot of like in the camera like the shots how they use like lines like dividing places and things like that.
So you'd want to make like a horror movie, like.
I like psychological horror, yeah.
That's cool.
I can't stand like actual horror, but yeah.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
I love horror games, but I can't actually play them because I
Wait,
get too
same,
scared.
yeah.
So.
I got like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 downloaded.
Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, why don't you tell us about your brilliant idea for a Five Nights at Freddy's
Okay,
character
guys,
that takes place
hear
in
me
a
out,
movie?
hear me out. Five Nights at Freddy's, but Five Nights at Tim's. You know what I mean? like, like, okay, if you take our MIT mascot Why Tim, he's huge. He could suffocate you. People are inside him. Like
In the suit.
Yes,
In the
in the
suit.
suit. In the suit. Like, what if it's like none of us have been in the suit, you know? What if it's actually like metal, like, you know, in Five Nights at Freddy's like
Does
that?
that happen in Cambridge Pizza?
Oh yes! Wait, we were thinking the basement of the stud because there's like a place where there's like a party like floor-ish, but low key that's
Yeah.
better. But I don't want to like demolish their name. Or-
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing is, like, if it's Five Nights at Tim's, it should take place in Tim territory, which would be on
Yeah.
MIT campus. I feel
Yeah.
like.
But that's like basically MIT campus.
Tunnels.
Oh yes,
The
the tunnels.
tunnels.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's what someone
we were, yeah,
suggested.
yeah. We were thinking about tunnels and like, yeah, but
We should
I-
go to Saddle Loading Dock sometime.
Oh yeah, it could take place there.
Wait, you know how there's like multiple? Okay, not every FNAF game takes place in the same setting. So like there could be multiple Five Nights at
Yes.
Tims, or perhaps every night is in a different location on
oh,
MIT campus.
wait, okay, that's a lot of 3D modeling.
What if there's no
it's
3D
just-
modeling and you
what if
just
it's a
take
2D?
pictures?
Yes. Wait, low key. I love being lazy.
It's not lazy, it's creativity.
Exactly. Yeah. just draw some like a Tim on there. Yeah.
Well, thank you two for coming and sharing your thoughts about video games and movies and gay marriage. I think we're gonna call it a night, and thank you for watching.
Yay!
I'm Isaac, and this is my show. And I'm here today with our guests, Stacy and David. You want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, sure. I'm Stacy.
And I'm David.
And I'm Isaac, and this is my show. So the first question I have for you today is, what is your favorite movie of all time, and why?
Clue, because it has 3 endings.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite movie of all time. This is really hard. It's sort of like asking who's your favorite child, or who's your favorite parent, or who's your favorite relative, because it depends on the mood, right? I'm a huge Moonstruck fan, and I'm also horrified that I hear they're turning it into a stage musical because I think it's so perfect that they might ruin it. So I tend to be like want to preserve it in the form that I love it in.
What about you, Isaac? What's your favorite?
My favorite movie, The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh wow!
Obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay. And rumor has it they're coming out with another one with the original cast.
And
have you heard this rumor?
And that's a musical in London right now.
Yes, and I've heard tragic things about that.
Yes.
Tragic. Speaking of musicals, what are your favorite musicals?
Oh gosh, The Sound of Music, Annie, original, Hello Dolly,
yeah,
My Fair Lady, Waitress, Wicked. Stage production wise, I really love The Lion King. I think the costumes are beautiful. Music wise, Godspell. Oof, it's like gets you. That's just a few that I love.
It's a healthy list.
Thank you.
I tend to go for the sort of the ones that no one else. I don't think they don't like them, but they're not quite as popular. Something like Hadestown, I think it was really sort of one of my favorites, just because of the way they told that story and sort of what they like the setting in which they can convey the story in that sort of New Orleans third line sort of idea. I mean, anything Stephen Sondheim will be okay by me. So yes. Even some of the lesser known ones, I find them to be quite good. Yeah. Isaac, you need to answer this question.
My favorite musical is probably anything Flary and Aaron. So I love Once in a Island. I love Ragtime. Those are 2 of my favorites. And then I also, those, I would say those are my go-to soundtrack wise for sure. And yeah. Both of you are arts enthusiasts and, administrators, and you've been in Boston for a while now working in arts administration.
I mean, not that long.
Not that long?
No,
How many years, Stacey?
22.
Just curious, being longtime Boston arts administrators, what are your favorite arts experiences in Boston?
Well, I love Cambridge Community Television. Just in case you don't know, you can go there and you can record stuff and you can make a podcast, you can make a music video, anything you want to do, they'll help you. And it's pay what you can. That's a really strong program. And my other favorite thing, I love the Watershed over across from the ICA.
I like going to things that are new, maybe on their way to something else. And the thing that really stands out for me is when Sleep No More was installed in a broken down high school in Brookline Village that you had to find your way to. And it was a completely immersive, you put yourself in this space, 4 floors of actors sort of telling a story non-verbally that you were trying to follow. And it was you curated the experience for yourself, although the experience was always the same. Actually, it was a story that repeated twice. I came to find out later that you could, and the way you caught it. But and then that moved on to other places. New York, I think it's still running, or maybe it's closed recently.
Just recently closed.
Okay, and so, but I like being I like discovering things sort of new, and I think Boston does a lot of that discovery of things on their way to someplace else, and it's nice to sort of. I think also this is a smart audience that helps shape those things by their reactions, by their feelings, by sort of what. This is a smart market. This is a literate sort of market. And I think they have a sort of strong influence on really the culture of both contemporary and culture, really, certainly in the theater, but music, film, art, visual art, contemporary art, installation art, sort of performance art, all that. So that's what I like about this. It's a little counter to what I think Boston people would think of Boston. It feels very old and established, and I would say yes, but in some ways, no.
Yeah, I always forget that Sleep No More started in Boston. One of my favorite Boston theater pieces. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today. It's been a real true pleasure. I hope to see you again on the CCTV sometime soon.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
my pleasure.
Hello, my name's Sarah, and this is Silly Questions with Sarah, and I'd like my guest to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm happy to be here.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna get started with the silly questions.
I'm
So,
ready.
what is your favorite conspiracy theory that you believe is true, I guess?
Well, that narrows things down.
Okay, then just give favorite conspiracy theory then.
My favorite conspiracy theory. I don't know. That's a hard question. You started me out with hard questions.
You said it. Okay, when you narrowed it down, what did you narrow it down to that you think is true?
Well, I don't think.
You can't think of any.
I can't think of. I don't go down the rabbit hole. Unfortunately.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm a great guest.
What's the stupidest injury you've had? Like, the reason why it happened, it was just like you did something really silly.
I have a story. So in middle school, locker rooms, right?
Yeah.
They had mats stacked up against the wall, and they had benches, and I was like single digits, obviously. So like I didn't have very many brain cells to like think of things before I do them. And I saw a bunch of girls, and they would jump like from the benches to the mats against the wall.
Oh.
And I was like, wow, that looks like fun. So I did it, and I missed the mats, and I hit the brick wall, and I got a concussion.
Oh.
And I missed a field trip.
No. I
So
did something
that's
similar.
That's my.
Or not even like similar. I guess I'll share some of my silly injuries too. This will be like a two-way street, I guess.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I remember one time. Well, okay, I've done the thing where like you walk into a glass door. I've done that before.
Did it hurt?
At a restaurant.
Did it
I think
was
it
bad?
didn't even hurt. I think I was just like crying out of like embarrassment. You ever had that before? You like cry out of embarrassment? Like you're not, it's not even like it
All the
hurt.
time. All the time.
Yeah.
Every day, really.
And then this isn't even like an injury, but it was just something stupid that I was thinking about. Was like, this is just like a stupid show, you know? Like, it's just funny. I was a gymnast, right? And I was doing like drills for vault. It doesn't really matter what it was. Basically, it was like I had to like swing my arms and like hit a wall and like bounce off of it. And my hand hit it in the right way to where I punched a hole in the wall. And it was like my first day at that new place. Anyway.
Your first day.
Yeah, pretty much.
What
I was
a
like,
statement to
I was
make.
like, oh, sorry guys. Yeah, let's do an easy one next. Let's do window or aisle seat, like literally anywhere.
Window seat. Not even a question. Not even a question.
I agree. It's just clouds. I don't care. I want to sit there with my headphones and pretend like I'm in a movie and just like
It's like
look out the window, you know?
it's like a little cocoon. It's
Yes.
like your little
And like if you're
space.
watching an embarrassing show, you can like turn to the corner and then they don't see you. And it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. You're like a
And you
stranger.
can like lean against the wall. If you're in the aisle seat, what are you leaning against?
Exactly. And it's like then everybody can see your business. It's like
Oh
I
my
don't need
God,
people
there's
to
nowhere
see
to
that.
turn. There's
nowhere. Yeah. It's just like why would I do that?
No upsides.
Exactly. Okay, let me get rid of some of these questions. Okay.
Oh, what questions?
Well, okay, I'm getting rid of the ones that I already asked you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter if you had a car or a mode of transport back home that was like your own. What would you name your car? Or like what if you do have a car, what did you name it? Or if you didn't, or you did name your car, what would you name it?
I don't have a car,
Okay.
but if I did have a car, so I don't know. I would have to think about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very important decision.
Yeah.
I'm naming basically my child.
Pretty much. Literally,
Yeah,
that's how I
it
felt
will
about my
grow up
first
and
car.
leave the
I
nest
missed that thing
with that
so
name.
much. She's still back home. But if you want while you think, I can talk about the name of my first car.
You should tell me the name of your first
I'll tell you the name of
You
your
should
car.
tell me.
So my first car, well, she's still back at home, like I said, because she'll be my sister's next
Devastated.
year, because my twin sister goes to school in San Diego.
Oh, devastated.
Yes. Anyway, sad. I'm like devastated to let her go. But anyways, her name was Athena because I was a huge Percy Jackson kid growing up, and
Same.
yes, okay. And like Annabeth's my favorite character. Anyway, and like this is kind of off topic, but like I'm applying for Spokes, like the MIT kids. They hop on bikes and they bike across the nation. They like teach kids STEM things in like more like rural areas. And they asked on the application like, what would you name your bike? And I'm like, obviously it'd be Athena 2. That's like obviously what's gonna be named. So have you came up with a name yet, or is that still just like too personal?
You know what? If I did come up with a name, I wouldn't share it.
Oh,
It's that.
I see how it is.
It's between me and my child.
But like if you ever had kids, would you just like not tell the world what their name was?
Yeah, they have to guess. They have to
The name
guess.
on the birth certificate is redacted.
Yeah, no. What do you think? Guess first. What do you think their name is?
How am
That
I
was
supposed to
rhetorical.
guess?
I don't know. I don't have a
rhetorical.
child to guess.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Next question. What made you angry recently?
Ooh. Okay. What made me angry recently?
I haven't been very angry recently, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a very angry person.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when I'm on the sidewalk and I'm riding my scooter, I don't mind if people don't get out of the way. Personally, I'm of the opinion that if you're faster, you move out of the way. But if you go to move out of the way, and then you stop right before I get to you, you decide that you want to move, and then you decide that you don't want to move. And then you make that decision too late. And I have to fall because of it. Why does this happen so often?
Dude, I had something. This is like off topic again. But that's the point of this show. Is that this is just like
we gotta yap. This
is Yap session part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
Yeah, because there was the first one with Jolie
and I wasn't invited.
Stuff. Okay, but you were behind. We were both behind the camera. We were both on the cameras, dude. Anyway,
breaking the fourth wall.
Anyway, yes, exactly. What was I just saying? Speaking of like bikes and like on the paths and stuff, I had something happen, dude. Well, like a few years ago, I was biking back home, and it was like it was like leaves were falling because we actually do get leaves sometimes in the desert. It's crazy. And there's like a little puddle. I was like, dude, I want to go through that puddle. That sounds so fun. And I turned too hard, and I slipped, and I fell, and like tore a hole in my leggings. It was actually really embarrassing because like there were people around. Anyway, yeah, no, I agree. People like honestly, in my opinion, it's like if you're gonna like sidewalks in general should be like if you're going forward, you go on the right side. If you're going the other way, you go on the left. And you stay to the edges. Like, you don't walk in the middle like you're the main character. Like, you give everybody space to move. Like, I hate people like that who, like, jog in the thing in the middle of the sidewalk. I'm like, oh my god, this is a community path. This is not your little runway. Like, move out of the way.
Many are saying this.
I know, and yet it's still a problem. I don't know why. Can we get somebody on that?
What is the president doing about
What is the president? That's what I want to know. That's my single vote issue.
Before you leave. This is the one thing you need to do.
This is the one thing.
Before you go.
All right. Let's see. What else? Ooh, what's your favorite, like, Vine? Or, like, even a meme in general? You weren't really a big Vine person, but I was a big Vine person.
I don't know.
There's too many. They're so funny.
There is too many, but
I would say
if we want to talk about favorite memes, I really like the ones where it's like a cat and it's all marked up in red, like his ass is not blank. Like there was one like his ass is not lifting because there's a dumbbell in front of him.
Yeah.
And it's like circle the eyes, sleepy, eyes closed, pause, not touching the dumbbell. Like
I see the vision.
They're just so good. It makes me happy.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I didn't even know if I could pick a favorite Vine, cause like, or like meme in general. I mean, this doesn't really count as a meme, but I was just thinking about it, cause like, so I'm a pole vaulter, right? And I was just thinking, is this even a meme? I don't know. But it's like, remember when the Olympics happened, and it was like, that one guy, that French guy got disqualified because his manly region.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the only publicity the sport gets, is when things like that happens, which is really annoying.
Ooh.
Well, anyways, thank you for our lovely conversation, our lovely little brain dump, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for watching our lovely show.
Goodbye.
Until August.
Bye.